Hey guys, sorry if you already jumped in. Just checking my voice levels. Everything's sweet. I think it's sweet. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's do this. I think yesterday we pretty much just walked around and interacted with everyone in the hospital. We made some what would it be? An ointment or a serum to relieve fatigue, so we can give it to one of our patients. Get Thompson, the priest we saved. This. Elwood's. Collectibles. These are our citizens. Can we track these guys? Wow. Swansea, 6,000. No way. I need to find this guy. Oh, he's got heaps of stuff going. Pardon me. Oh. So I haven't even met him yet. We should try and find him. Gotta be around here, right? Super weird. Okay, cool. Just my picture looks funny. I guess it's just because my brightness isn't too high. So I'm using my phone as my chat and stuff. Probably turn the brightness up. Where could this Tibbets be? Second floor. I thought this down here was the second floor. Ah, why didn't I do that before? It's to Swansea. We need Tibbets. Chadner. Wow, his sound seems cool. You go say hey to Swansea, hey? Where'd he go?
I cannot enter.
Bring a medicine to Dorothy Crane. What the hell is that? Unknown.
It's locked, all right.
I could give old mate here some
Hello again,
medicine.
Dr. Reid. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
Oh, I thought I
Goodbye,
could.
Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Maybe it's this dude.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reid.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Yeah, let's have a look. I thought there was someone. Laycox, Teague, and Goswick. Oh, he's upstairs. Hey, he upstairs? No, no, no. He's in.
I know that Pembroke will prevail and survive this epidemic.
talk to you in a minute.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
This will give him press RB to check the medical status of a citizen. Healing a citizen will increase the blood quality and reward you with XP. The health status of the district will improve.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Cool.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reid. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Sounds a bit sus. And we gave him medicine, and that's all we get.
But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Let's find Swansea, eh? Should we talk to his mum? Unknown.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Ah, okay.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Maybe we've got to go to their house and scrounge around. Due to the influenza. Okay. Hey, there's Tibbets. Who's this lady?
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reid has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett.
Rockefeller.
Yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reid. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Oh, we're gonna hit him up about that body.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
Can I mesmerize him? Ooh, I can. We should feed on him, eh? He's old. He's gonna die anyway.
Goodbye,
Maybe,
Dr. Tippett.
maybe later. Is this the nurse he was talking about?
It is the last thing our patients need.
Hey, there's Cox. Should make him healthier than eat him.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing.
Why is she on a weird
I
angle?
keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett's. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Tibbets praises you.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
I think he does.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippets would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reid. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippets in our situation?
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
Won't reveal his error? I don't know.
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr. Tippets. Shall we say, misdemeanor?
I'm so glad you share my point of view. Dr. Tippets is a brilliant practitioner. We most definitely need his know-how.
I hope you're right. This is a huge risk we're taking.
Dr. Tippets must regain his confidence. Please, keep this decision between you and me. He doesn't need to know you found out.
She just gave me money? But hint lost.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Hint lost, eh? Where'd you go, the little bastard? Oh, there he is.
Good evening, Dr. Tippets.
Dr. Reid, any good news to share?
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Did I miss a line I can
Why
talk
not
about?
stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
It's weird.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more, unto the breach.
You've nothing to prove, Dr. Tippets, to anybody. And we all praise your experience. Please, have some rest.
I am perfectly fine, and I am not too old for this job.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippets.
Sounds like a little baby. Wait. We should eat him. I think it could be our first meal. Covering.
Good evening, Dr. Tippets.
Dr. Reid, any good news to share?
I can't mesmerize him.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippets.
It's weird. Can I mesmerize her?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Nope.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Remember we met Clay Cox at the start of the game.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reid. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. It still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favor.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reid. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reid. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I can say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
New hint available, eh? It's weird.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
So wait, so once you unlock a hint, two more people I haven't seen. Who are they? I got two hints. Clay had murdered the brother of the man who tried to kill him. Clay intends to remain a gang leader after his recovery. Locked and locked. We heal him?
Hey, Doc.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
I can mesmerize him.
I'll leave
That's
you for now, Mr. Cox.
because we have the same mesmerize level? Body condition. Passives. How do I get my mesmerize level? Oh. So I gotta rest. I need to find more medicine now. This is where I was gonna feed on old mate.
It's locked.
How's this guy?
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. Taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
No thanks, sir. Unless you're able to get rid of every rat in London.
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we were in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
It started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips. Couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
Ugh, screw that, man.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
So where's this other dude? Reach the pharmacy.
What must I do?
Let's do that. Investigations. Blood trail is crazy.
Don't come closer, sir. Sir, step away.
Machete. I don't know why I was scared of them before. They weren't that bad. Codeine ergotamine. Quarantine contagious disease. One shall enter or leave quarantine area without written of the local authority, an authorized employee of the alter, destroy or remove this card. Violating this regulation will be fined. Worth buying? Depends, do you like reading and story, brother? Because lots of talking. It kind of reminds me of The Witcher, and the fighting's kind of like, sort of like Dark Souls. I like it. I like the talking in that to the all the patients. I just healed 2 of my patients. Now I need to go find more medicine. And this Witcher sense is pretty cool. Like, you can see people and see how healthy they are. The guy's freaky looking in the hoodie. Reading is for rich people. Well, I guess you don't have to read. I like to know what's going on in the game. Like, you're talking about, you're heaps rich, Reese. Yeah, like, everything has... Where was that pistol? Yeah, like, everything has pretty cool descriptions and stuff. That gun was made by a famous What was he? Corrupted. Carl Edric, second leader of the Guard of Evryone. I'm thinking there you could do a lot of oh, he's put me on fire. Yeah. I just bought Burnout Remastered. Oh man, I played that game heaps. That's the one, does it have that crash mode? You got the racing, but then there's like a mode where you gotta get so many points for crashing. Whoa, what the hell is that? Some weird ass noises going on. Level 14. Man, this thing's freaking out. HG Griffin. Yeah, takedowns. Whoa, shit, there's 3 of them. Heal up, mofo. Oh no, you got me. Trying to go behind me. Oh, that's a boss. Oh, bullshit. Oh man, this guy's gonna kick my ass. Oh, motherfucker. Oh shit. No! Keep trying to heal, but I have to run. Is he gonna come after me? That guy's way too strong. Ah, he killed me. So I'm thinking, don't go down that alleyway. Yeah, I'm trying to decide who to eat first. There's this guy who's like a leader of a gang. I think his name's Clay Cox. Because in this game, you get heaps of XP for feeding on people. But I'm trying not to feed on innocent people. I'm trying to be a good guy in the game. I have a feeling that if you played this recently, you'd probably just try and kill everyone. Oh, but I don't know if you kill them when you eat them. Oh cool, at least we came back here. I don't know why I can't see... What happened to that dude? I don't know what happened to oh, that screaming's freaky. Water? Man, I don't think I've ever seen you drink water. Oh, Jesus. Eat this, mate. This guy's a tank. The big dude, eh? Yeah, I like the combat. It's pretty cool. These guys, I'm only like level 6 or something. Dead inside. Man, that's a lot of blood. Wait, I hear a baby. It's probably your baby, Reese. Oh, that's thrilling. Search for... Bring them... What? Missing... Search for Forest Strickland's order. Man, that scout. Trying to weasel your way out. You can't always hide, Reese. Gotta face the kids. Oh man, my boy's so big now. He's like 5. He's in year 1 next year. And I think the baby's down here. Oh, there's another one. I don't want to get surrounded. Whoa. This guy's resistant to, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Done well so far. Ah, cool, bro. Yeah, that'd be sick. He loves me, my friends. And he loves so much. He's a cool, caring little dude, eh? And these vampires freak me out. I don't think I'm supposed to come here so early. I think this is like a later area. Citizen to save. Careful, the endangered citizen may not survive the next night. Go check on him. Let's drink some blood. Damn it. Ah, man. These bastards. Try out my sword. Yeah. I hear the baby. I hear Reese's baby. Braille, eh?
Who can read this?
Cure for blindness. Text in Braille. I wonder who reads Braille. Yeah, I'm thinking if you... maybe you're just like an expert at avoiding conflict, Reese.
Get away from me, you bastard! Come on, and I will show you how a whisper does business.
Oh, way. Back away. Yeah, like that, Reese.
You won't get me here. Get
Go do some work. Yeah, show them how it's done, Reese. I'll see you soon. Next stream. I'm trying to stream daily too, so yeah, you'll definitely see me. Fun work, Reese. So we probably level up one of our weapons now. Save the old man. Oh, Jesus. What was that thing? Yeah, finally. That was cool. I really don't think I was meant to fight those guys yet. There you go, mate. What are you drinking? Some beer. Looks like beer.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Evryone, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
Andrew. He's getting into that grog. Wait, did I do that other investigation? Some money. We're gonna get some good stuff here. Those monsters are strong ads. Dear mother, whatever happens to me, always remember that your son loves you. I know you did not always approve of the way I chose to live my life, but I won't change. I was born and raised in this part of town, and I just can't stand what is happening to my neighborhood, the people we know. I recently made a terrible decision. I decided to strike back against the tyranny of a few. I know that they will retaliate, but I'm ready for whatever comes. Thanks to you, I've always loved to read. Now that I am about to take action, I can only quote Etienne de la Hautelier. They only seem tall because we're on our knees. I won't kneel anymore, Mother. I intend to stand straight, whatever the costs. Goodbye, my beloved mother. Jack.
There's a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Wonder what gang members killed him. The Wet Boot Gang? Cole Clays? Is it? Cole Cox? Clay Cox? I think I missed something. We're good. And that was freaky. Is this where I search? The Furrow. Search the Furrow for Strickland's order. So freaky. Yeah, they keep spawning. Is that weird? I hear a baby crying. Way up. I think I might have to go down that alley where those strong ones are. Oh man, it's telling me to go in there. That's bull. Okay, we'll search around here first. That's pretty cool. There's something over there. plate, lead rod. A large and beautiful knife with the name engraved on the blade. Clay. Oi!
This must be Clay Cox's knife. A fine blade. No wonder he wants it back.
Wait, can we use that against him, or a bribe, or what? The king and country need you. Join the help. Okay. What's down there?
Locked, all right.
Let's speed. Thank you. Lobe essence. We use that for vampire stuff. Hey, that's all, mate. So his friend was down here, right? Hmm.
Look at it!
Oh, crap. Oh, I didn't move quick enough. Oh, it's fine, I dodged. Oh, you bastard. Man, those guys are strong. I think originally I snuck past those guys, hey? But I don't think I've been over here. Money. 5 shillings. Should I stay on track? I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting sidetracked.
Watch yourselves! This!
Reese. wonder if I can like farm these guys for materials. So it seems that they keep spawning. Can't I go up there? Weird. Is there like a door somewhere? Must be a mission later. King and country need you.
Sorry, sir, no admittance. Die, vermin!
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
I think he just hit me. Is this... I'm trying to think, have I already been here? That's cool. Pembroke Hospital. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Little shortcut. Nothing here. Alright. Oh, been streaming for an hour. It's only 9:30. Doing good. Quarantine, influenza. Right, order. Health. Health order? Oh. $2. Wonder how we get in there. Is it like a storeroom? Could be all mate that we saved. I wonder why we can't get up there yet. Weird. Okay, let's go get that. Search the Faro Strickland's. Search for Faro Strickland's order. Man, they got some trippy names, eh? Oh yeah, we can go. Oh, might as well get some more. Oh Jesus! I meant to hit him with my. I have a sword that drains blood. Those poor people. What happened to this guy? Nothing there.
Did you hear me? It's a leech! Shit, that leech is fast!
Fully healed, got some blood. Okay, let's go. I should go, should rest. There's no hideouts near us. There's one. Okay, we'll try and get to that hideout.
Leech spotted! Watch out, boys!
Oh, Jesus, that guy's quick. Hey, we're getting some materials now, that's cool. We're gonna find this hideout. Don't seem too far. Down here to the left. Behind us. Seems like it's above us. There you go, mate. What's this guy doing?
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reid, that's
Damn.
who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
Name's Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Sounds like a mean little dude.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Edwina Cox, new hint available. So she's Cold Cox's sister or wife? Yeah, there's Edwina. And that baby. I thought maybe I could see... Let's too.
Someone's playing a
That's,
real strange game. And I'm gonna find out who.
Hello, Dweena.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reid. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, miss.
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Oof, Big B.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
She got to trade.
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Got bullets, candles, riggers, shards, powder, spring, grease, and screws. I can sell stuff. Okay, cool. How much does she give me? Not much. She doesn't have any medicine. So I got a hint of Booth.
Someone's playing a right strange game. You again. What do you want?
Oh, he's pretty witty, eh?
Do you need medical help, sir?
I feel fine, Dr. Reid.
3000 XP.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really. One of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Are you so heartless that you could pull the trigger and kill someone without even blinking?
Have you looked around recently? Do you really think one more body will make a difference?
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Who were we killed? Torn off page of diary. Looking away when they mock my colour, I hate myself. For crying like a girl when they insult me, I hate myself. For swearing like a boy when they're gone, I hate myself. For hating my parents, I hate myself. For smiling when custards call me sad Brina, I hate myself. For never finding the courage to tell Tom how I truly feel. I hate myself. Oh, this is where all the stuff goes, eh? Quest items. Woods, death report. I remember reading that. Sabrina Cavendish. Ah, okay. Wait, is that? Nah. This must be a new area. Okay, this is Mr. Hampton's area.
For now, everything seems under control. It's a good thing you cannot see me now.
Hey, it's the turtle. Is Sabrina the barmaid?
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
It is.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get.
So, hideouts over here. No. Well, we've got plenty of stuff now, so we like do one of the guns up maybe. Do that up and do 68 and 56 and 50. Huh. Eventually the revolver ends up doing same damage. Increase damage, decrease the reloading. I'll wait to see what other guns I get first, eh? I haven't even used a shotgun yet. Might pull that out. What? I can use the hacksaw. Wait, is it attack speed? Pretty fast. That's funny. What's its max damage? 200? Or... Dragonbane. Cool name. Increase damage or lower stamina. Wow. Get more blood? Stuns. Oh, we can make a serum. Regenerate health. That's cool. Do up to. And should we rest? I really gotta feed on someone, eh? Ah, we got bugger all. Carries one more serum. Carry more bullets. How much is the barrier? $600. Barrier or coagulation? Oh, these are tactical ones. That's pretty sick. Okay, do that. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. If it can also be degraded due to diseases spreading among citizens. The more large you take, the unhealthier a district becomes. If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide of a district's fate. That's cool. There's 4 districts, right? Hey, it went to healthy. Dorothy Crane. Headline. That's cool. So you can't eat them. What's wrong with her? Fatigue. Unknown health status. Ah, her son died. That sucks. So I haven't been to Whitechapel yet. Okay. I've still got to find out where Blight's mate is. Oh, the music's cool. Let's talk to that bar chick about... Talk to her about that letter we found.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
What's up, lady?
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
Mr. Hampton?
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy? My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got
Let's
married in
go.
London. And here I am.
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it, neither.
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together. People will talk, won't they?
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You'd best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
If you're uncertain about your safety here, the docks might not be the right place for you.
I got responsibilities. And it's not like I got the money to move anywhere else anyway.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colourful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Cool.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Do we ask Tom about his feelings? Love Tom. What you got back here, mate?
I live long enough to see them wet boots.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reid, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
That seems better.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
I'm gonna go get some gin. Wonder if I can drink some.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
I like her too, I really do. I know I'm her boss, and I'm much older and all. But I like her, for sure.
What is bothering you, then?
Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a coat. I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It hurts to see her like that.
Do you need any help?
I'm all right, Dr. Reid.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a
I hope
problem
I
as to
live long
solve
enough
one.
to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
He's pretty drunk.
You had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist, and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the
his
ashes.
chest.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
Well, I can mesmerize him.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Like it a lot. He likes it a lot.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am, Doc.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Oh, I don't have any medicine.
I will see you later.
Inebriated, eh?
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at
I didn't
noon.
finish this
I drink at night, and then I drink
speech
some more.
line. Don't you work at
Don't you
all?
work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Alright then.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb.
Oh.
A bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it, and now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is, I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Another time, perhaps. I'm not sure I want to hear another sad story.
So I must have cut him off. Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
We'll finish that convo another time. I wonder how much we get for drinking his blood. Doesn't seem like he does much. I don't think he'll be missed. What does he want? Locate the site where the bombing took place. So, would that be around here? We should probably go finish our other quest first. What other missions were there? All prone in good manners. Succeeded. What did he want? Retrieve some gin bottles. Come up with the grave diggers. And choose what to do with Jack Gillen's. Bring it back to a relative. Sell it to someone else. Wow.
I should have offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
I think I'm losing my mind.
Anything here? Hey, there's some. I think you'd be. I was about to say, I think you'd be able to look in that safe. And you can. Oh, I'm getting shivers.
So few clients. With the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
Okay, let's go back to that shop place. Yeah, I'll just have a quick break. Been playing for about an hour and a half. I'll be back in a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. This sound? It's a bit cold, so I won't got my beanie and a mint. Or mints. I turned my light off too. I mean, the overcast has stopped pretty much. Yeah, it looks alright. Yeah. Any loot? I'm a loot machine. I think I'm getting sidetracked. Okay.
Hypocrites, all of them. Maggots and liars.
This guy doesn't seem too,
Good evening, sir.
too happy.
Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reid. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Hello, Fishburne.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Oh.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. It's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
I wonder where he lost the necklace. Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Later, mate.
Maggots and liars.
Wait, so I'm guessing the investigation is to find his necklace? We go over this guy. What? He's got a cold. What's this guy? Fatigue? I don't know. What's wrong with her? Who the hell's that guy? I heard the baby again. Oh, I remember this place. I come running from that way, hey, at the start of the game. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the where did old mate go? Go back to the Forest Strickland's area.
Then the gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
These murders. And it's nothing to do with the wet boots.
Oh Jesus! Get off me! I keep missing. Sorry, boys. So I use that to make that health potion, hey? Yeah. Wait, this can't be the spot, is it? Oh, yeah, it's this way. Oh crap. Oh, right. Thanks, mate, for the hydrochloride solution. I'm not stronger, but oh, wait, what about? Oh, there it is. That's the other ability. Oh no. I'm cornered. Gotta be careful though, if he's cornered, he might appear behind me and then corner me. Oh, you bastard. Oh, bullshit. Oh man. No. Ah, his shadow hit me. It's pretty tricky. You have been defeated. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. Burning the beast is the best way to destroy it. Ah, man. I thought I was doing good. That guy is strong as hell. But I feel like that's where the quest item is. Like, we'll clear that and it's probably in the building there. Oh man. That guy healed too. Oh, Jesus. We're doing heaps better. You bastard. Sucks I didn't get anything off that guy. Dr. Strickland's list. Ordered by Dr. Furrow Strickland, Pembroke Hospital. List of supplies and ingredients. So we wanted lacrima, papivirus, medical opium, sodium, hypochlorite. Hey, what's up, dude? Sorry, man. That guy was really hard. I was trying not to die. Potassium permagrade. Is this in rent or a buy-in? What do you rate? Ooh. Graphics, gameplay, story overall, question mark.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of
graphics aren't that bad.
medication. Never a good move.
The sound, man. I really like the sound. Lataccio? Hey, mate. How you going? How do you say it? Lataccio? Sounds Italian, or is it just sound Italian because I'm saying it in an Italian accent? Gameplay, the combat's kind of like reminds me of Dead Souls. You can like lock on, oh, Dead Souls, Dark Souls. But you got like the vampire abilities to boost around, and spikes and barrier, and I got a leap attack. You got range with melee, and you got like little daggers which you could use for what would you say? It's weird. Like I got a stake that stuns them. It's Latin. Oh, cool. I got a stake that can stun, and then I can bite them and then get blood back. And yeah, you need blood to use your other abilities. You can use stamina to attack. You see my yellow bar go down. And the minimap and that stuff's pretty cool. What's the go with this? Oh, what happened to Forrest Strickland? Oh, yeah, okay. So he had some missing ingredients. But out of 10, oh, I'd have to play it a bit more to give it an out of 10. There's lots of, it's very story driven too. Like all these people I've been talking to for the last I've been playing 2 days now. So I can figure out how to wear the stuff. Oh, I did pre-order it, but yeah, I didn't see any options to change his appearance. I could go to a hideout and have a look. There might have been a little cupboard or something. You're right, mate. Yeah, it kind of feels like The Witcher mixed with Dark Souls, the combat to me anyway. You probably just saw me trying to fight that guy for a little bit. But yeah, and everyone has certain weaknesses. So that guy, yeah, he's probably weak against melee because he's, and that guy's good against ranged, so I'm better off. And I'll show you my spike ability. They're pretty strong, the vampire abilities, which is pretty good. And I can insta heal by hurting myself, which takes my blood, and then it reboots. And then you can get blood by feeding on people. And the weird thing about this game to level up is you feed on people. I'll show you real quick. So everyone you talk to gets logged here, and they have a certain health. Like, so this guy's a pillar. Like, he's the main person of that district. So you have 4 districts. You got the Docks, Pembroke Hospital, Whitechapel, and West End. I haven't been to West End yet. And I'm guessing you can't take out the pillars because you can only my mesmerize level is only 1. So I can only feed on people that I can mesmerize. You mesmerize, pardon me. You mesmerize them. See, he's mesmerized level 6. So I can't mesmerize him. He's just too crazy good. Whereas Cox here is like a little minion. I'm thinking about taking him out. I only get 700 XP, but I don't think he'll be missed. And if you get hints by talking to people, you get more XP for them. And I was actually thinking of not beating on him until I unlock these, and then I'll probably get 1000 XP, I'd say. Yeah, same goes with this Sheila. Like, her level's 4, the sun's 2. I'm not sure how to level up my mesmerize. There's probably a skill tree somewhere. And when you rest at hideouts or at your office back here, you can level yourself up. Yeah, Latasha, I'll have a look next time I get back to one of my hideouts. I think there's another thing I can do in this area. What do we got? Tell what happened to Forrest Strickland. Bring back his knife to its owner. If I give the knife to Cole, maybe I'll unlock some more. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do the command post. Cool. Have I been down there? So it's a fair way away.
I said stay away, sir. Crush the leech, boys! Filthy piece of shit!
And you like regenerate from most attacks, unless it's fire. Cool. We had a bat and a machete. What's up? Smashed him. Is that the warehouse? Is that where you wanted me to go?
I cannot enter.
No.
It's locked, all right.
He's over there! There's one of them vermin!
Blood's full.
Better go home, sir.
Right. Cool. Grease, shillings.
I cannot enter.
That weird? Can't get to the supply post. Can I? Hideout unlocked. Okay, cool. So, if you're still there, Latasha, we can have a look. The Vampire Club. Do you think vampires hide in the dodgy areas and the hovels of London? No, they hide in the highest clubs and fancy houses, the West End. I know for a fact that some of them rule the empire in secret. They have a club. They have public figures. They have balls and fancy parties. They aim to control the country and end our destinies. We must reveal them for what they are. Greedy enemies of mankind, born into this world to bring us all into the eternal darkness of hell. You know them, but you don't dare to pronounce their names. I will soon, and everybody in London will know the name of the Vampire Club. Clarence Crossley. For more information, please contact me directly. Okay. You say so, Mr. Crossley. There's our workbench. Really level something up. I've got lots of handles and stuff now. Oh yeah, I want to try the shoddy out. What am I doing? Okay. Gonna blast someone. Hell. Should really do my swords up too, but. Hmm. $300 XP, eh? I don't think we can do much with that. Passive skills, active skills. Drain your stamina to fade into the shadows and become invisible to most enemies. Moving in this state will drain more stamina. So this spring, probably spring behind someone. That's cool. Oh wow, that's cool. Like, let you feed straight away. You'll damage around you. Cool. I like that. It's like a stun. Ah, so I don't see anywhere where to change his clothes. And his eyes are so dead, eh?
It's locked.
Must be somewhere back at the office. Lead plates. Oh, maybe we can go. And some rats. We might as well do some of the main quests now, eh? I haven't done any storyline in ages.
Yes, Doctor?
Exactly how bad is the supply situation here at Pembroke?
It really depends. Dr. Swansea deftly works his society contacts for monies, but with the quarantine, well, we're in God's hands.
Please, could you point me in the direction of the morgue again?
It's the large boarded-up building behind the hospital. You can't miss it. The key I gave you will open the small back door to it.
Why then do you always work the nights? Don't you ever sleep?
At the Pembroke, we're always hands on deck.
Your dedication to the Pembroke does you credit, Nurse Crane, but when do you sleep?
We staff get our sleep when we can, Doctor. Nursing is a vocation, not the labor of a journeyman.
Lack of sleep and the medical profession always ends in disaster. I've witnessed many a colleague succumb to stimulants to fight exhaustion. Drugs were as deadly as bullets in the trenches.
London's trenches start here at Pembroke Hospital. We are on the front line, make no mistake.
That's all for now, Nurse Crane, thank you.
Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status.
Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
I still won't talk to me, even after I cured his fatigue.
Don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Where are you at, Swansea? Will you let me go up to his room finally? Citizens. Look for citizens of your Mesmerile overwork and choose wisely. knows? We should go feed on Cole, hey. He's just scum. He's just a peddler. Like, first time we saw him, he killed someone. I think he's this way. Well, we can go up there. That's pretty sick. Is this our room? It is our room. That's so cool. Okay. So can we make more fatigue? Treatment for fatigue. I saw someone with a cold. Probably get rid of that. Okay. Anemia. Where you at, Cole? Hello, Gwyneth.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening,
Oh.
Doctor.
She good.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Maybe Swansea can give us. Should we give him his knife?
Hey, Doc.
I have found a gift from your wife.
In that case, you'll be properly rewarded, Doc. Clay Cox is a man of his word.
I hope that won't make me an accomplice to your future crimes.
Who knows what I might do now I feel invincible again?
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
I've never seen so...
I should mesmerize him, eh?
many people dying at the same time.
If only I was young. Just a dozen years or so.
I'll put blood on. Ah, come on, let me read it. Part of your shit, Clay. What the fuck did you do? All the bloody docs are gossiping about how my husband has just got that stupid kid. How many times did I tell you to count to 20 before drawing your blade? How can we expect you to do proper business and have people obey if you keep on killing everyone who dares cross you? Now rumor says some blokes from the Dead's family are looking for you. One of them even swore to kill you. Don't come home tonight. I've seen a strange man patrolling the streets. There may be some commie militia or something like that sent to arrest you. Go to a safe place for a few days. Maybe go to the hospital or Whitechapel. Make yourself useful for once by checking if any business could be settled over there. When the situation is calmer, I'll send Wet Boot Boy so that you know how to come back. Edwina. Okay.
Hey, Doc.
What can you tell me about your marriage, Clay?
Marriage is the sweetest cage, they say. Well, I found myself locked in one with a wild animal.
You mean your wife keeps you on your toes?
No, I mean, we both have claws and we both love to bite.
Am I right to assume your wife's letter pissed you off, Clay?
I was so mad, I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife gave you a knife as a wedding present.
That knife has always been my lucky charm. If I'd had it in my hand when I got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
A lucky charm? I never would have taken you as the superstitious type.
We all have our flaws, Doc. Mine's to have my weapon of choice for when the really dirty business comes around.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Does that mean... Hey, 1000 XP. Time to get eaten, Mr. Cox.
Hey, Doc.
This is freaky. We're gonna take him. This is really weird. Okay. It's like we're controlling him. This is so weird, man. Hey, Duck. Hey, baby. Wait, I'm gonna eat my first guy. I just found out everything I can about this dude, because you get more XP the more you know about someone. I found out this dude's a murderer. He just stabbed this kid that he crossed. Oh man, the music's getting freaky, hey. Now we're leading him away. I'm gonna take him right here. What's that emoji you used? It looks funny on my phone. Okay, let's eat him. I don't know if he dies. Oh, the music's freaky as hell.
Killed, extorted, stole. Now I die. Fuck it. I'll live the way I wanted.
Cool. I got a sword. I got a thing off him as well. Yeah, he was a murderer, so I feel like I made the right choice with him. Oh, man, the music's freaky. And I got a new sword. That's pretty cool. Hatchet. Good solid hatchet, often found on boats. You having a good day at work, baby? We can go level up now. Oh, you did just murder someone. Yeah, that is so creepy. Like the music. He deserved it though. That guy was a mad murderer himself. I think I just saved a few people. How the hell do I go talk to this dude? Yeah, what should I get for lunch?
Please, Jonathan, come in.
What can you get at... Oh no, how late were you?
Is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body. Biology's penultimate frontier.
He likes that skull a bit too much.
The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Yeah, it's such a cool game. Like, I like the story and stuff too. And the combat, I'm starting to get used to the combat. I'm like fighting dudes a bit stronger than me and I'm not dying too much. It really is like a movie,
It may
eh?
seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Edgar.
Thank you. But I'd rather you didn't speak so lightly about my condition. There is nothing I find...
So what are you going to get for lunch?
Very well.
Panda?
I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need.
All of them.
That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan.
That's a good point.
Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that,
Gotta have
if
croutons.
revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Someone delicate, eh? Maybe a love interest for our mate Jonathan, eh?
Do you need something, Jonathan?
Yes, I do. Wonder if you can mesmerize him
I have
eventually.
just a few questions.
Then ask away. I'm at your service, Doctor.
Since you seem quite the expert on vampires, what could you tell me about my condition and how it came about?
As men of science, our first step is always to start with what we know. Forget the myths, the hackneyed scrawlings in the Penny Dreadfuls. They do not scratch the surface of the truth you now find yourself in.
The sun. The morning following my transformation. Its rays burned me. There was pain, smoke, and my skin blackened.
You will find there is very little that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relative immortality. The sun will most certainly hurt you, leaving you weakened and damaged, but it will not destroy you.
Must I take a life to live?
You are a vampire. You feed, and blood is the sole sustenance that can sustain your immortal frame. And only a living creature contains the nourishment you require.
So he must feed.
You mentioned something about a secret society. A brotherhood, if I recall. Could you elaborate?
Certainly. I've been a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole for several years. We are pledged to monitor and report vampire activity in England as impartial scientific observers.
That explains your nightly wanderings about the docks and the questions you ask.
I feel it wasn't mere coincidence that led us to that part of town. There was something as yet unseen that set those chain of events in motion.
Yet you don't fear me. And still, you know the monster that lurks beneath the civilized surface.
The Brotherhood has studied your kind for centuries. We believe you are as supernatural as a lion is to a gazelle.
The man we pursued and slew in the canning factory, William Bishop, I believe, was he a vampire?
He was a Skald, technically speaking. The debate rages as to their classification. Some think them a subspecies of vampire, others something else.
How do Skalds come into existence?
The name means slave. The etymology may indicate that they are a lesser species of vampire. From what I know, vampires tend to despise them.
Just for clarity.
Where do they come from, though?
What differences are there between myself and a Skal?
A Skal is easier to eliminate, Jonathan, even if they remain formidable foes for the unprepared. Vampires... Now, vampires exist beyond the mortal realm.
That didn't answer my question.
Since I'm the one working for you. What should I know about Pembroke Hospital?
Well, for many years, we have been the only medical facility in this part of town that people can rely on. We support the community here, as well as provide health care.
Where do we stand today?
Well, to be honest, we cope on a day-to-day basis. The first wave of the Spanish flu last summer took us by surprise.
Should have a snack.
We lack many of the basic necessities needed.
What do you expect of me?
What we need is hope. You were a soldier. This is a war. This white coat's still a uniform. We fight to help the poor, the sick of the East End, the forgotten.
Thanks,
We'll
mate.
see each other again soon, Edgar.
Edgar Swansea. So I gotta talk to the hospital. I can't say hospital. I was gonna say hospitable. Should we level up since we got old mates? I didn't know that I could always go in there. Okay. Gotta get stronger, shall we? She's just down there anyway. What do we level up? With our blood from our friend. We carry more syringes. Should we make our healing better? Get more blood. More blood's probably a good idea. 10% more blood. And I want to get an ultimate. How much do they cost? What do we got? Some abilities are so powerful that even vampires fear them. Rage is one of them. The vampire loses control and unleashes the beast within to do their dirty work. The beast teleports itself on targets around them, striking with an unfettered fury. Because of its dark nature, this type of ability cannot be used too often. Just release the beast, my friend. It's more satisfying than you think. That's pretty cool. Rage. What else we got? Abyss. You can create a shadow vortex at your target's feet. Coming to life, the shadows interrupt an enemy in the area and inflict tremendous damage. It's like that grenade one I was using. You focus your power to boil your target's blood, causing it to violently explode, dealing damage to the target and anything nearby. I might get that. Exploding people would be a bit out there, but fun. So... increase life regeneration when using bite. Increase your blood absorption when biting. I don't stun too much anymore though. But I do have this lunge attack later on that... yeah, we need to get... yeah, we'll do one of these and then we'll be level 10 I'm sure. And then we can get an ultimate. Increase our health. Let's do that. Increase our health. Oh, we didn't level up. So I have to fill this bar up. Shame. I'll carry more of these. Guess it might come. Man, how many serums does this guy want to carry? It's kind of like the vial in Dark Souls, hey? Let you heal. Ah, shattered. Done our health. 2 more. Increase stamina. Guess we'll just do some inventory. Let's do health again. Ooh, 600. Ooh, 200 more. confirm. Wait, we got stuff for leveling up? That's weird. Oh yeah, well, oh wow, everyone's getting sick. And Cole died. Your actions have impacted the borough's economy. Ooh. Everyone's getting fatigue. Thomas has got fatigue. Fatigue. What is wrong with these people? So we're gonna give them drugs? It's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7 people. I don't have much forest tartrate. I need 2 more. Where do we get tartrate from? There's a morgue over here, isn't there? I saw something. Can we get tartrate from just fighting people? Holy Jesus. Wow. Concerning the recruitment of new boys in Whitechapel, I think I found one. Albie. He's as stupid as a stool, but tough. Who are all these peeps? Oh, those are, they're the hospital. Like, there's patients, and there's nurses, and there's doctors. There's a few of the I just rocked up on the scene, and I'm like a physician, and some of the doctors don't like me. But some of them love me because I'm a renowned surgeon and... what is it called? A pathologist? Like a blood expert in blood transfusions? And is that a person or a vampire? That's a vampire. He's a... they call them scowls. They're kind of like zombies, I guess. They don't really think too much and they just attack you. And... wet boys... I asked... and yeah, what do they know? They're a vampire. They just attack anyone. I usually find them eating other people. Or they're like ravaging a body on the ground. I asked him to prove me he could get some drugs for the black market. Delivered quickly and nicely. Next time we meet, I'll tell him he's accepted as a wet boot boy, and he must now meet the bosses to get his orders. Okay. Albert Palmer, new hint available. Yeah, I'm looking for some stuff to make a serum. Can I look at my ingredients? I need more. Look, I got some opium in my bag. Do the people in the hospital know? One dude does. And there's a chick in the hospital who's crazy and she thinks she's a vampire. It's pretty funny. I'll show you. I think her name's Thelma. I thought I had 2 of it left. Is this it? Treatment for fatigue. Okay. I just ate one of my patients. He was pretty much... You have to like make them feel better too. Like if they have a cold or whatever, you have to make them healthier so then you get more experience for killing them, I guess. Kind of the same situation as that movie we watched last night, hey? Yeah. Very similar. Except that guy was crazy. But they used to cure people with mental illness really weird back in the day, hey? Yeah, no one wants your yucky blood. They want healthy blood. Yeah, these guys are humans, but these are gang members. We can sneak up on him and tap him, like stun him, and then we can feed on him. Get some blood. I think someone's behind me. Oh, that guy's a big dude. Oh no, I ran out of stamina. Oh, shotgun. I got a shotgun too. Buddy. Jesus Christ, mate. I'm pretty strong now. Yeah. I thought I heard... Oh yeah, there's the other guy. Let's go get him. Okay. What was I doing here? Am I looking for someone? Find the local command post. Okay. I'm going to the gang's main hideout, I guess. But there's usually stuff to loot. I hear a baby crying. It's freaking me out. What's in here? Is this the command post? If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, it will be plunged into chaos. Citizens will be reported missing, the quest will be lost, and dangerous creatures will begin to roam the streets. That's pretty cool. Like, if you want to fight really strong monsters, you could just kill everyone, and then the whole place will go into chaos. Whoa, that's a lot of blood. Can I, like, make friends with the gang? They won't like the fact that I killed one of their people. And you can eat the rats too for blood too. If you really need blood. Gotcha. See, they like killing this guy. Just had some money on him. I like those, I like this divider. I want one for this room. I can't remember that stuff that I was looking for. I don't think there's anything else here. We drop down.
away from me! Don't touch me with your disgusting hands!
I saved his life, and he's telling me to go away. Not very nice. He should be kneeling. Who is this guy?
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Cool. Someone else we can eat later. Once we get to know him.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Just the title in room now. A cure for blindness. Can we open this? Thought I saw some. Yeah. Saw the flickering. Hey, someone was painting. Hey, Jason in the house with the booty. Having a good day, Woody? Staying out of trouble? Looking at pack stuff? I increased the stream quality too, Woody. I remember you saying it was the Twitch was better the other day, so I streaming at 1080. Let me know if it's the frame rate and that's okay. I'm uploading at 6,000 bits, so I think it's alright. Oh man. This weather just makes you want to sleep forever. It's hard to get out of bed with all that rain. Looks fine. Sweet. You watching at 1080? Is your internet download speed good enough to watch 1080, bro? With your dial-up? With your old school dial-up? What the hell am I doing here? Talk to the hospital benefactor. Are there any more quests around here? Okay, what do they want? Choose what to do. Wait, so I can recruit him, or you can read Braille? How do I track this? So someone can read Braille that's over there. What's dial-up? It's like old school internet. You had to run your internet connection through your phone line. It wasn't actually... And if someone rang you, your internet would cut out. Do you remember that? Before, like, they had phone line splitters? It was pretty funny. So if you knew someone was on the internet at a mate's house and you want to keep messing with them, you could ring them and cut out their internet. It was pretty hilarious. That's probably what Woody would have been doing to me if he could still do that. That sneaky bastard. Like, our internet on our phone is probably, I'd say, 20 times faster, maybe 30 times faster than old school internet. Or dial-up. And my brightness seems a bit funny. I might have a look. What do I lock on? Vibration. Can I do video? Set brightness. I go 7. I know this game's supposed to be dark and scary and gloomy, but I want to be able to see, at least in dark corners, if there's containers there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I remember these guys. I was hunting them before. Poor dude. He just wanted to... They're spying on that vampire chick I was telling you about before. Panda. Because these guys hunt vampires. And there's a vampire over at... Oh, look, I guess the loot respawns, because I've been here before. Maybe I should go to the morgue again. The hospital's over there. No. Okay, the morgue's down this way. There's the morgue. So there's something I need for my residents here. Everyone's fatigued and I need to make some medicine so they're not so groggy. The poor overworked sods. Sound familiar, Wood? Craft new treatments and serums, all to upgrade your weapons. So soft. I need to start training again. This place sounds so freaky. Yeah, all the stuff comes back. Yeah, that's cool. I think that takes me outside. I don't want to go out there, I don't think. Permanganate? Was it potassium I needed? Vials. I think it might be that stuff that I needed. The chair looks weird. Hey, the lighting? Look at that. It looks freaking weird. I think they hit the shaders wrong. This must be, all the lighting must be done by hand. Like on the items. It's not like volumetric lighting. Oh, Jesus. Oh man, he nearly got me. I don't remember them guys being level 10. Hey, get off me. First tartrate. Some more codeine.
I cannot enter.
I wonder whose office that is we can't enter. I don't remember the lighting being so funny last time I came here. Wow, that guy got messed up. Okay, let's go downstairs. Hydrochlorite. Sodium hydrochlorite. Oh, he dodged it. Sneaky bastard. Oh, Jesus. Codeine, clove, essence, and tartrate and quinine. Quinine. That's quinine. We sneak up on him? Nah, let's just explode him. Oh, Jesus. Get off me. As strong as. The hell out. Nah, that guy nearly killed me. What a bastard. Doesn't look that scary. At first it was kind of weird, but once you get the mechanics of fighting, that dude nearly killed me too, by the way. I think there's someone in here. Yeah, it's more story driven. I reckon you'd like it. Oh, whoa. Just gotta watch your stamina up there. You can't keep attacking when your stamina's gone. I like the music. Music's cool. Get us some medicine. I don't remember getting this much medicine from this area the first time I came. This is a dead guy I found. One of the doctors messed up. Gave him too much anesthetic.
It's locked.
So he overdosed. And I'm thinking if I kill that doctor, I'll get the key for this. Which will probably just have supplies. Oh, I don't mean kill, I mean feed. I think there's a boss in here too. Oh, there was. I think these guys are getting stronger. Hey, I got him. Need more blood. Are you gonna play it tonight? Or maybe on the weekend with me? We'll have a look. Because I think I can make my serums here. Yeah, there they are. So I needed... yeah, tartrate, which I got heaps of now. Yeah, man. They're bloody vampires. They're the best. Whoa, I need 8 tartrate to make anemia potion. Should I make one? For later? Clove essence. What's that for? Oh, bronchitis. I can heal bronchitis. Because he's like pretty much like a doctor. Because remember, we have to make our citizens healthy before we eat them. Ah. So now I got plenty of medicine for my citizens. We can go heal them, and by the time I do all that, I'll be time to get ready for work. Yeah, see? Teleport. But it uses your stamina. He does it really fast. Vampire skills. Just get some water into me. I've been real good with my water lately. Did you hear that? Does that sound gross? Grudge. Merchant prices. I think if I kill someone too, people die and the prices change. Does it sound weird? My mic's so sensitive, hey. I watched that first video I posted. The kids were like, it was like they were talking in the mic. It was so loud. I thought I put this noise gate on so it only picks up certain decibels, but I guess stuff travels really well in this house. Yeah, we can see all our citizens in this area. There's 4 different zones. You got the docks, you got Pembroke Hospital where we are now, and yep. Yep, and yep. And the Whitechapel, which is like the church area, and then I haven't been to West End. I'm guessing that's like the rich area. And look, all the yellow things mean they're sick, and it affects their blood quality. Those bastards. And Gwyneth. That's that cool nurse. And Milton Hooks. Ooh. We got all the ticks on him. We should... Nah, we won't eat him. We'll just try and, like... Embraced. I wonder if you can embrace everyone in one area. Maybe we should, like, go to a real poor area. Oh, they're not that bad. They were loud this morning, though. What were they fighting over? Ali was going in Talia's room. And then Talia pushed her out, and then Ali came and complained to me, and I was like, well, just leave her alone. And then 5 minutes later, Ali was back in her room. Dyson Delaney. Is this the poor area? Yeah, this is the poor area, the docks. I should eat it. I should try and like eat everyone here. But they're not all bad people. Oh man, he has heaps high mesmerize level. Okay. It's weird how all the stuff keeps restocking. Taking everyone's stuff. Oh yeah, you can click this left stick and you can see people's heartbeats. Apparently I can go up here, but I don't know why, because there's nothing up here. I think I'm supposed to... zap to somewhere else? Guess not. Okay, let's go find the entrance. Yeah, so it's easier to find someone if you're looking for someone for a quest. Yeah, here's that vampire chick.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich,
Get out of the door.
blood.
About blackmailing
Have
within
you
these
heard
walls.
of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their comprehension, Dr. Reid.
I think she might actually be a vampire. Hmm. Wait, can I...
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember.
Pretty sure I found a letter she wrote.
Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Hmm. Can't mesmerize her. She's just... Elfie.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Because she already is a vampire, she reckons. And I don't know if I can turn people. Maybe later in the game, once I get a bit better. There's some people that are tired, I gotta fix them. Beatrice. She's a bit tired. Let's talk to
Good evening, Doctor.
this guy's mummy.
How's my son doing?
To make someone better, you go medical checkup.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No, I don't feel well, actually.
Cool. Give medicine.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Hmm. What's going on? Wow, I can't talk to her about anything.
Rumors of blackmail going on in this hospital.
Dr. Reid, are you trying to take advantage of me?
Of course not, Mrs. Goswick. I'm just curious.
Well, go be curious somewhere else, please.
Wow, she's not very cooperative. Yeah, all these are locked. I gotta get hints
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
from people. I thought because I healed
Good
her, she
evening,
might
Mr.
actually
Goswick.
talk to me.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay, blackmail?
Have you heard rumors about blackmail in this hospital?
No.
No?
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir.
Please don't contact me. So he's fatigued again? I'm pretty sure I healed him last time.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. Any news about my operation?
Have you heard talk of any blackmail here at the hospital?
No, nothing.
Hmm.
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reid. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
She gotta say hey to that guy's wife.
I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Covering. Oh, this guy's a bit sick.
I'm quite busy right
I'm
now,
out.
Dr. Reid.
No, don't leave. Don't leave me. Why would you leave?
Have you heard about any blackmail going on in this hospital?
Blackmail? Nonsense.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so.
Bye, baby.
Consider it a gesture of
Love you long time.
between professionals.
Have a good day,
I wish
okay?
this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reid. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Ah. Should I maybe do more surgery?
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to you, man. That guy's real sully. Dr. Rakesh. Go talk to our new friend, maybe. What's up, my man?
Good evening, Dr. Reid. Such a pleasure to see you again. Have you heard of someone blackmailing people in the hospital? Pardon me, sir, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you need medical attention? Well, the proximity of the dead is not the most healthy company, even if the quiet can be appreciated.
Well, here's some medicine for you, mate.
Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana. None of us are immune to this disease, and that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reid. Have you heard of someone blackmailing people?
No, already done that one.
Pardon me, sir, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, see you, mate. I see what he's got the trade.
Show me what you have to sell. Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Evryone. I think that might be what I need. Ah, cool. Just take opium off him. I don't even need to.
It's locked, all right.
Can I get in there? Ah.
I'm sorry you ended up. I understand you must be very angry about this.
Our awesome super nurse needs some medicine.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require medical assistance, Nurse?
I will be fine, as soon as I can get some sleep.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reid. Thank you.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Okay. Oh, this guy, eh?
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr. Reid. If you want to know more, you better talk to Harriet Jones. She's the oldest patient here.
Harriet Jones.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often. But thanks, anyway.
Goodbye, Milton.
Low. What are you lowing, Woody? You lowing at me? I'm a good doctor. I'm making everyone feel sweet. Is that the patient I need to talk to?
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
He's an optimist.
That's no way to talk. You're in good hands here.
That's that vampire.
Soon enough.
I saw her at the start of the game.
Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent
Ah,
appointment
you're saying
at
bye,
the
babe.
Pembroke Hospital.
Funny bastard.
You're a vamp... The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I wonder if she turned me.
More disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained.
No, you called her, babe.
Cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Here to help. Patients have given you trouble.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make
What
me
a suck up.
blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
What are your expectations?
Yeah, what do you want?
Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Okay.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Okay.
Please continue. Every detail is essential.
So,
I'm your man.
just trying not to.
This matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reid. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Cool. Wonder if he can get cured. like there's more and more loot than usual. Loot in the booty. Booty for looty. So where's this Harriet? Elma? Dorothy? Unknown. Can I talk to them? That's just a patient. Sean Thompson. Hey, Mr. Fatigue. Why's that guy still here? He got better ages ago.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really. I think I caught something in this bloody hospital. I swear I'm dead, yet smiling inside, Dr. Reid.
Here you go.
As long as you remain here, I will make sure you don't have to worry about your health.
Don't think you can do much about it. Damage is done.
Have you heard rumors of underhand dealings in the hospital?
If you want to know what's going on here, you better talk to Miss Jones. She knows everything. Especially what she shouldn't.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Talk to Jones, eh?
It's here again.
Is that her? Ah, yeah, this used to be locked off. Royal Garden Hall Theatre. Clyde Fitch presents Doris Fletcher's Sappho. Interesting. Why you got no loot, lady? You're the best and longest standing patient.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reid, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Oh.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical...
Can't stop yawning. God damn
Debauchery
it.
then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't
Whoa.
keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Ah.
Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Yeah, but I already knew that. His old mate.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Go talk.
Disgust on every street corner.
Hello again, Dr. Reid. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Pretty sure I've asked most of these guys. Why Nurse Pippa Hawkins? You chilling with ambulance guy?
And I thought last summer's epidemic was difficult.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reid, any good news to share?
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
Okay. I'll see you later then,
Goodbye,
Tippets.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer.
How's over here? Something over here, man.
We're safe.
The hell is going on, man?
Relax.
Get over there.
I said stay away, sir.
What's that noise? Usually I can go down here. So they cut off areas. I have to swing around a long way. Weird, I swear this gate was open before. What's up? Hey, touch rate. I need lots of that stuff. How do I get over there, right? to loot down here? No looting? Oh man. Well, this is how we get there, but...
I cannot enter.
Medical aid. I have no idea how to get to that Sheila. Oh, you bastard. Arms down, mate. Lame. I'm a wee bit stuck. Oh, can we go for this? No. Just over there, I think. So cool. Maybe I can get over there somehow. Maybe go over the bridge? Some money? Shit, I thought I was going the right way.
It's locked, all right.
So maybe I'll talk to the other two nurses and they'll give me a key to get over to the nurse that we saw on the boat, the old mate. Yeah, something was going on. Closest one's over here. Pippa Hawkins. What's up, Pip? What you doing, lady?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Strange man visiting nurses.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Right.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You...
Why does it... It's still yellow.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay. I have to talk to Brannigan. Oh.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Strange. Why did I just get XP? Well, I found her, but I don't get to her. Get to her from over here. I like the ragdoll physics. Pretty good. Hey! Oh wait. I was about to say, yeah, I found a way over. So weird, usually you can just get down this way. I just... Hell man, it's so weird. Whoa.
No one is here. Relax.
Is my quest glitching out?
We're safe.
I think my quest is glitching out, man. Want someone who can read. Aw, man, I think my quest is dodgy.
Don't worry, we're safe.
It's locked.
Don't worry, we're safe. No one is here. Relax. Don't worry, we're safe.
I don't think they were supposed to spawn there. They're not really in a safe area. I've got no way else out now, too.
It's locked, all right.
Don't worry, we're safe.
man. That sucks. I really wanted to keep doing some story missions. Well, quickly, what do I do? Should I just quickly save it? Okay, I'll go save it. I'll start a investigation too. Cool. Okay, yeah, tell what happened. Forrest Strickland, where is this guy?
Spare your obedient slave.
Funny.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
What can you tell me about this strange man?
It's weird that it's still yellow, hey? It must be the
guess.
quest must be we're
You
gonna.
spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor.
I felt good.
She's full of fanciful tales.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm fine, really. I just need to sleep.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
So who's the doctor we need? Was it Ackroyd that wanted?
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reid.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Oh, it was that other guy, hey? Where was he stationed? He was stationed over here. Wasn't he? Isn't he stationed around here? Hey, Strickland.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reid. Can I be of any help?
Have you heard any talk of blackmail going on in the hospital?
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question the patients. They know more than the staff, especially old Miss Jones.
Yeah, that's true. Here's your drugs.
I located the shop, but it was vandalized, and the owner is missing. All I found was your order.
I was afraid of such bad news. People are so desperate they're ready to burgle a shop for drugs.
That's quite a list you ordered. Opium, sodium hypochlorite. It can't be just headaches you're trying to cure.
This dreadful influenza, of course. I already ran some tests on hopeless cases. Without success, I must admit.
Do you realize you could create a lethal poison without the correct dosage? Then there are the legal ramifications.
Is this not true of any medical substance, Dr. Reid? However, if you would agree to improve it, I'd be glad to accept your help.
As long as you promise to be scrupulous with your experiments, I may try to gather these substances, and even help improve upon the mixture.
That's all I'm asking for, Dr. Reid. That's all I'm asking.
Sounds like it's for him.
I want to know about these secret tests you run, and if they can save people from this epidemic. Speak to me now, Thoreau.
I know I may sound presumptuous, but I'm just following your steps, Dr. Reid. I'm casting away the shadows of ignorance by daring to face them.
Self-confidence is essential in our line of work, my young colleague, but only if tempered with the correct amount of cynicism.
But you never doubt yourself, Dr. Reid.
I've read all your articles and books. You performed the most daring research during the war.
You have my support, Dr. Strickland. I know exactly what it feels like to battle an unknown disease with only your mind and force of will to help you.
Thank you, Dr. Reid. You don't know what that means to me.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. I can't let Strickland put his patients at risk with opium. Perhaps an adjusted formula will deliver more of a placebo effect.
Where's old mate? Where's Swansea? Where you at, Swansea? Let's talk to Mr. Swansea. You doing, Swansea? What a cool name, eh?
Need something, Jonathan?
I have met Lady Ashbury.
She's a fascinating woman, wouldn't you agree?
She told me you've been doing all in your power to cure her addiction for blood. Though unsuccessful, it's admirable.
Lady Ashbury is a cherished friend of mine. I would not betray her secrets without her consent. Come to the rescue of a damsel in distress. I ask nothing more.
The matter of Lady Ashbury's blackmailer.
Oh, I know too much about this matter already. I'm confident in trusting the interests and reputation of both the hospital and Our Lady into your able hands.
We'll see each other again soon, Edgar.
Man, he looks hell zombie. Look at this. Look at him. Damn. Need some sleep, brother. So we're gonna make this bad boy what? Hydrochloride, permanganate, and tartrate. Hypochlorite. How do I make it? Oh, is that it? What's this? Regenerate 60 blood points. Oh, that's pretty cool. Heal, more blood, more health. Sweet. Got old mate's axe. 235 damage, eh? That's pretty sick. Yeah, looks like the bet. That goes to, what's this? Bludgeon. To, let's go the hatchet, eh? Yeah, but it takes more. Uses more stamina. 10. Wow, that does a shite load of damage. Sodium, potassium, and ferrous. Sodium, potassium, ferrous. I didn't see it. Strange. Is it? Do I do it here? Okay.
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Ackroyd. The flower's dying. It needs water.
Give it water, damn it. We level up. Might rest and reset the game. And see if that quest starts. I really want an ultimate, man. Jeez. What do you want? More... I haven't bitten anyone in ages. Increase the damage inflicted. Let's go old school health. Level 10, so then we need another 500 and we'll get the exploding one. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so everyone's recovered. Oh wait, I didn't get everyone. Pippa and Newton. Light. The little dude. It's got a cold. Unknown. I haven't been there. Fatigue. Cold. Unknown. Okay. I've got 2 colds going on. I'll do some more potions up, hey? Another cold. Get one for spare. Oh, and we need some more of these. Go 5. Man, they cost heaps to make, hey? 15. Well, sepsis. Jesus. Okay. I'll end the episode there anyway. If anyone just joined the stream, make sure you leave a like, follow, or subscribe. And when I start streaming again tomorrow, you can watch me continue Jonathan Reid's story. I'm really liking Vampyr so far. Very story-driven. Combat's very reminiscent of The Witcher and Dark Souls. I'm looking forward to it, continuing it. So, yeah. Peace out and have a good day. See you guys soon.